I want to see y'all really try. Okay. Make sure to get that high pitch in there.
Okay. Welcome, guys, to the Movie Amigos podcast. This is Gila, this is Josh, and this is Juve. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Movie Amigos podcast. It's me, Gila. Next to me, I've got Juve and Josh. It's your turn, Gila. Is that like Mickey Mouse? It's your turn. Where's Pluto? Oh my gosh.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Movie Amigos podcast. This is Gila.
I'm Josh.
I'm Juve.
And I hope you enjoy that. Believe me,
crying.
I try to keep a straight face, but I just couldn't. I'm literally crying. That was... I mean, if you guys heard last time's episode, they were telling me, like, I made fun of them or whatever. So they were trying to,
Yes, payback time.
Yeah.
To kind of give me some, how do you say that word? Like,
retribution.
I don't know, but
Revenge.
they tried. And honestly, I give them props. And they tried. They tried.
It was
and
spot
I
on,
appreciate
I
that.
You succeeded, though.
I think
you're the winner.
I think Juve did great. I think Josh did terrible.
Leave your vote in the comments.
That was anyway, but welcome back, guys. It's definitely been a minute. Definitely missed doing this. I think we all did. So it's really nice to be back. It's nice to just kind of like get together, kind of like enjoy movies and just kind of reminisce on the beauty of film.
Yeah, I've missed this. It's been a little bit since we last recorded, so it's good to be back.
Yeah.
And the sound is just, I'm sorry, the sound in this room is amazing.
Yes.
It's the best it's ever been.
Yeah, so when you heard my angelic Gila impression, it was perfectly crisp.
Yeah, it actually was, technically.
Yeah, I don't know much about sound and stuff like that. I'm sure it sounds great. I think it sounds good. My ears don't sound like they're echoing. It feels like the sound stays here with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My voice never leaves me. So I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. But I think it's good. We're improving little by little.
What probably will be there is the AC. I can hear the AC. So
how do
it'll
you
probably
hear
be there.
that?
Mm-hmm.
You hear it?
That would be caught in audio?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
That's crazy.
Wow. Let us know. Let us know in the
Be
comments. The thing is, the person listening is most likely in a room with AC too. So will they notice anyway?
Well, also, I take it off.
Oh.
There you go.
But it does catch it.
Ah.
I try my best to take it off.
Wow.
But
wow, that's cool.
I do catch it when I'm going
Yeah.
through it.
A little bit of post-production insight into Juve's life. How long does it take you to make an episode?
Probably a few hours including rendering. Maybe like 3 hours in total.
Thanks for all you do, Juve.
Honestly,
it's not even that. I feel like people will probably get through it so much quicker. I'm just way too meticulous.
That's a good thing.
So, what?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it anyway. I
Also,
would just record it as if, like, post.
I know the basics. So I'm sure people
that
are
means
like,
he's an expert.
Yeah.
No,
for those listening at home, that means he's an expert.
I know only the
knows.
basics. So I don't even feel like I do it all.
It's like when those rich people are like, "Oh no, I'm not rich. My parents are rich." Like, no, honey, you are rich. You're rich.
But like in regards to that, I'm poor.
Oh well, yeah.
This analogy.
We're talking about.
No, I'm saying
editing.
I'm poor in editing skills.
Oh.
Actually.
But your heavenly Father is rich in editing skills.
Wow,
Wait.
you went there and you got me. You're right. He is.
That's funny.
Checkmate.
You're right. Darn it.
Yeah, but no, thank you, Hube and Josh, for what you guys do.
Yeah, man. The
You
clips
guys
are on
those
fire,
clips
bro.
are
I love the
awesome.
clips.
They're
I
so
have a ball
good.
making them.
He really does. When I forget to post them online because I've been slacking on social media, let's be honest, taking a break off social media is necessary.
I mean, we've
sometimes.
all taken a little bit of a
yeah.
break from
So, but it's been good, but yeah, I'll forget one, and Josh would be like, "Did you post the clip?"
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, "Oh yeah, guys, like, you should post the clip." That's the only thing. He doesn't care if I don't post anything, but it's like, did the clip go up?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, it went up. Okay, good. Just so that he can like it.
Yes, I want to be the first like.
Yeah, but no, those clips are freaking awesome, and I feel like a lot of people enjoy them, so that makes me glad.
Cool.
And we hope to bring you more of those awesome clips with
Yeah.
our amazing comedy, on point, beautifully written, because you know we write every single episode beforehand.
Yes, scripted.
That's why it goes so smoothly every time.
It's the only explanation.
Oh gosh, can you imagine actually scripting like an actual episode? I mean, I'm sure maybe it'll be like...
There's no way even if we did it, I don't think we could make it sound natural.
Like natural?
No, whatsoever.
Yeah, that would just be odd.
It would be a lot of work, and the result would be
terrible. Like, all right, guys, next. I feel like there would be no flow.
We need like a teleprompter or something.
Yeah, but no, everything here is fresh off of our brains.
That's for sure. So any mistakes we make, it's because, you know, the bright lights, they get to us.
Wait, but it's pitch black in here.
The bright lights on where you have your phone, wherever you're listening, your laptop, the bright lights in your room, we see it.
Wait.
Through our microphones.
Speaking of seeing, this is the first time we're going to upload a video podcast. Say hi.
What?
Say hi to everyone. Say hi to the camera.
Is this a hidden camera show?
Oh, wait, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh, no. Can you imagine if we had to record, like, our faces? I mean, I wouldn't mind, but...
I don't think that people are ready for this fort that we have set
No,
up.
absolutely not.
This fortress of blankets and mattresses.
Like, but maybe it would be relatable. They're like, if they can do it, so can I.
All right.
I feel like that would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. So yeah, this is more of a catch-up video. Like Josh mentioned, we have not really been here recording for a while. I think since like May. To just give you guys time, it's July. So
it's not July.
Oh, it's August.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Wait,
never mind,
was
guys.
May the last time we recorded? I don't think so.
It was in May. It was after Mother's Day.
The last episode was
we pushed up a couple
it
episodes.
Was, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been a little
It was
bit.
2 truths and a lie.
So we have some things to catch up on.
Like,
I've been waiting very patiently,
Okay.
biding my time to talk about a couple of movies with you guys.
Oh, okay. Which ones?
One of them is called The Fat Spy.
Wait.
Wow.
Yeah, it's from the 60s. And the reason I watched it is because it was filmed in our hometown. Small town in Southwest Florida. This film was filmed here in the 60s.
Capes of Corals?
Yes.
Wow. Oh,
How
really?
bizarre, right?
So
I had never heard of this
about
movie.
a movie in Cape Coral, but I didn't think it was The Fat Spy.
It's The Fat Spy.
Okay,
Wow.
it was actually filmed here?
I recognized some of the places. How weird,
That's
right?
awesome.
Like Page Field, the Yacht Club.
Wow.
It was weird seeing how
Wait,
they
Page
looked
Field?
Page Field
50
is in
years
Fort
ago.
Myers.
That's not even...
Yeah, well, I mean... Also, their use of the word Cape Coral in the movie.
Very
is like,
loose.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very fast and loose. They're like, okay, let me start talking about this
Let's do
movie.
this.
All right, so it's a Jane Mansfield movie. Are you all familiar with her?
No.
Okay, she's like another studio's response to Marilyn Monroe.
Oh.
There's like
Does she have black hair?
she has blonde hair.
Hmm.
She's a blonde. One of the, like
Is she the one that retired early? There was one that retired early. That they were trying to do the same thing.
she died young.
Oh, maybe that's what happened. Something
She
like
did
that
retire.
happened.
But
Right.
So
okay.
she is a poor man's Marilyn Monroe?
no, she was actually. I looked into her because of this movie, and her life, like all of these actresses, was very, very interesting. She spoke like 4 or 5 languages.
Oh,
She was
wow.
extremely well educated, but she was always put in these roles of like
Aw,
the ditzy blonde or whatever.
That sucks.
And this film, The Fat Spy, was towards the end of her career, and like 1 or 2 years before she passed.
Dang.
And you can see it. It's so weird. You can see it in her performance. You can tell that she's like in on it. Like it's like you can tell. Like it's so. I'm not like into acting. I don't know how to describe this. It's like the way, like
I don't know how to explain it. The way she plays characters, it's I recommend watching a movie of hers. Like I've seen like Marilyn Monroe movies, for instance.
Yeah.
And her acting, you can tell she's trying to act, for instance. Like, for example, and Some Like It Hot, it's like they would do a take like 35 times and it would take a whole day and then they would get it, you know?
Right.
But with Jane Mansfield, and I feel like I might be saying her name wrong, I'm not sure, but the performances were like, she was self-aware. It was self-aware. So it was really interesting. And you all do know her. I'm positive you all know her.
Okay.
Because there's it's like a meme. It's a picture. And you might not think of it from me describing the picture, but when I show you the picture, you'll recognize it. There's a picture that she's in that's extremely famous.
Okay.
Where she's sitting at a table in an extremely low-cut dress, and someone next to her with black hair is looking down at her chest. It's a black and white photo.
No.
So that I didn't realize that was Jane Mansfield.
Interesting.
Anyways, point is, the plot of the movie is some teenagers are looking for treasure on a deserted island called Cape Coral. How weird, right? For us living in Cape Coral, for it to be such a regular city, for it to be portrayed as a desert island with treasure for teenagers to find is like so weird.
That's kind of cool though, because I mean it was.
Yeah. So based on that, what genre do you think the movie is?
A thriller.
It is very much not a thriller.
Comedy.
It is a musical adventure comedy.
What?
Yeah. And that for this movie to have been filmed in this regular town that we live in and us have never heard of it is so bizarre.
That is kind of cool, not gonna lie. I think that's nice.
The setting is the island of Cape Coral.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But not actual Cape Coral. It's just filmed in Cape Coral.
It is filmed in Cape Coral, yeah.
But the setting is the island of Cape Coral.
Right. The desert island, Cape Coral.
Which Cape Coral is like at best a peninsula.
Yeah, at best.
Not even like
maybe a bay. But
well, from Fort Myers, you'd have to go on bridge, right, to come over here.
Yeah. So a peninsula, I guess. But and the musical numbers were horrible.
Were amazing.
Right. Yeah. I couldn't say I recommend this movie. I really, really gave it a chance, but it was just extremely tiresome by the end of it. Not even
Dang, Josh.
Not even Jane Mansfield made it worth watching.
Just seeing it upside down. Okay, I do recognize that.
Right?
Photo.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Okay, I've seen that. I've seen the picture. I've never seen the meme.
Right. Well,
but I've seen the picture.
So I can see why
it's a widely circulated photo.
Marilyn Monroe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there was a couple people that were sadly created.
Yeah. She's not the only one.
Yeah.
But she was one of the most prominent ones. And even to the point that I think it was Oral Roberts mentioned her in a preaching or in a message of his where he was like, people know the dimensions of Jane Mansfield's body, but don't know the verses of the Bible or whatever to talk about the corruption
he's old.
of young people. So I got into this crazy rabbit hole from hearing randomly about this movie that was filmed in our hometown.
So what does treasure and the island of Cape Coral have to do with the Fat Spy?
It was the Fountain of Youth also.
Oh, do you think we can find it?
No. And the yacht club, good luck. Good luck. But
wait, but what does the Fat Spy have to do with treasure?
Right. So the Fat Spy.
And also, is she the Fat Spy?
No, she's not the Fat Spy.
Okay, good. That messed up.
That would be
some guy.
Was he fat?
So she's not the main character?
No, but she's like top billing. She's like yeah.
She's eye candy.
Yeah. But she is in the movie a lot. She's not like the main character. Okay. The main story is like the Fat Spy, and like
I feel like there could be a franchise.
The teenagers looking for the Fountain of Youth is really weird.
We should remake the Fat Spy.
I feel like it could be a full franchise, like the Fat Spy goes to Vegas.
The Fat Spy will return,
and I'll be Jane Mansfield.
Yes, I'll be the Fat Spy.
Can I be all of the kids?
The teenagers.
I will just dress up as all of them.
So the other thing,
you're the treasure. You're the Fountain of Youth.
Okay.
Okay, I guess
The
I'll just wear like. For some reason, I picture the Fountain of Youth being like this thing that's like a cup with water dripping inside of it. I'll dress like a cup.
okay. In the movie, it was 2 flowers, which is even stranger. Whatever.
Okay.
Anyways,
They just
but
didn't have the budget.
so the way that they were like, yeah, I think that it was just like there was a flower garden or somewhere there. Someone had a garden, and that's why they did it. But the way that they were generous with their usage of the term deserted island, they were generous with their usage of the term teenager as well.
So I can play a
these,
teenager.
These teenagers were like mid-30s. It was like they were not
So, like,
teenagers.
Riverdale type thing.
Very much so.
Okay.
Yeah. It was I was
Got
watching
it.
it like, okay, they've got to go back to high school. Okay. So a lot of the movie was like that, where it's like, okay, they're trying to make it work. It didn't work though. It didn't work.
Okay,
But it is a bizarre and interesting piece of local history for us.
that is cool.
So the next one that I need to watch is Day of the Dead, which is
the
filmed
Fort
in,
Myers.
Fort Myers,
Oh, okay.
which is
Yeah.
a nearby city that I also spent a lot of time in my life in.
A nearby city
You mean that you live in?
that you
Yeah,
live in.
that I currently
You-
live in.
you
Yes.
live in. You're like
Basically.
Well, I don't want to dox myself. You know what I'm saying?
you already said
Oh,
Cape
I see.
Coral.
I mean, I was hesitant to say Cape Coral also.
He said
I
it.
said it a whole bunch of times.
I pointed it. Yeah, because people are gonna come find us here.
Well, I mean, if they watch The Fat Spy, they'll know it. But it's like, who's gonna watch The Fat Spy? You know.
Oh,
based
so
on
why
my
would they want to come to
recommendation.
Cape Coral
That too?
when we have Orlando and Miami and Tampa?
Right.
What do you mean? What? Cape Coral?
Where
It's
they filmed The
amazing.
Fat Spy?
I like Cape Coral, but I
This
don't live
is
here
gonna be
either.
the focal point of Florida.
I live in Fort Myers for a reason.
So that's
Wow,
that's a
that
movie
hurts.
that I've been waiting forever to talk to you guys about.
Wow, you must be patient, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, my watching adventures have not been like that at all.
What have you watched lately?
I've been watching some Studio Ghibli movies. Ghibli?
Mhm.
I watched My Neighbor Totoro for the first time.
That's awesome.
It was very nice. It made me feel very cynical.
Really?
Because the whole time I was like, this wouldn't work. But then I'm like, you know what? These wonderful kids are just finding a way to cope. And I thought that was very magical. And I was like, oh, that was sweet. I feel like as a child, that's what you find. You try to find something magical and fun to help you deal with whatever's happening around you. So I was like, man, I need to be more childlike sometimes. That was really sweet. I did a couple rewatches.
What did you see?
When Harry Met Sally.
Mm-hmm.
Birds of Prey, which I actually really enjoy.
Nice.
The Nice Guys. Recently added that to my movie collection.
You bought that one, right?
Yeah, I like to go to the video store in the area and
Blockbuster.
Imagine. Good times. But I like to go there and look at their like clearance, like little pile thing.
Mhm.
I just like to look there a couple things, and I found The Nice Guys, and I was like, oh, I love this movie. So I bought it and I rewatched it, and it was great.
Mm-hmm.
I also watched Safe Haven.
What did you think of it this time around?
I mean, I knew what I was getting into. If anything, it's like my quote unquote favorite Nicholas Sparks.
All right.
It's
Hold on.
okay.
Isn't The Notebook also Nicholas Sparks?
yeah.
You like it more than The Notebook?
Yeah, I don't like The Notebook. I have a lot of issues
Ryan
with it.
Gosling's in it. My man.
Right, but anyway, I'm not about to go into detail why I don't like The Notebook.
That's
about
the
you?
reason why you think it's good.
Well, hey,
Ryan
man.
Gosling?
Dude, he's a superstar.
Not
Right?
then.
It's the two old people. That's what makes the star of the movie.
What I think is so cool is that Amy Adams, no.
Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams,
Uh-huh.
sorry.
That'd be
Both The Notebook and Mean Girls came out the same year. I believe so.
Wow.
So I think that that's so cool to me that she was able to play
A
that
teenager.
annoying girl and then
And a
the
teenager.
queen, Regina George.
That's great.
I love Regina George.
That's great.
She's iconic.
That was good. The annoying girl. And then the Queen Regina George.
Yes,
That's
are
funny.
you kidding me? Like, I love Regina George. Anyway, I also watched Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 because I've been rewatching all of them with my mom because she likes Harry Potter.
Oh, cool.
Even though I grew up with her telling me that it was like horrible to watch. But now she's like, you know what, daughter? I'm sorry. Like that wasn't right. Let's watch them all together. So we
Aw.
did, and it was nice. Also, she
Sweet.
loves.
And then you prayed afterwards.
Sure, she loves Voldemort because she loves the actor. Oh my, that's like her husband. Like that's her celebrity crush.
That's funny.
That's like
El Señor Tenebroso,
El Señor
right?
Tenebroso, yes. So whenever she sees Voldemort on screen, she's like, that's my boyfriend. I'm
That's
like, Mom.
great.
She's like, look.
Voldemort,
Yes.
no nose.
No, but because she knows what's deep down inside,
That's funny.
she's like, I know who's there.
he goes,
with his little hand.
Mhm. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's holding. Yeah, the way
Like,
he holds
that
the
always
wand.
bothered me.
Yeah, that's
I was
right.
like, that thing's gonna fall out.
No, bro.
But
Not
always-
when it's in his hands.
Oh, that always bothered me.
That's really funny. Actually, I saw him in another movie recently in Bruges. I watched it.
Okay.
And
That's a good movie.
I really, really liked it. And yeah, it made
Yeah.
me more of a fan of him. I appreciate him.
Yeah, I
more.
mean, he's a good actor.
Mhm.
Very
But
fine.
yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I know his last name. I couldn't remember his first name. But yeah, he's good. My mom just, I don't know. She just thinks he's really handsome. I guess. I don't get it, but whatever. And
Maybe at some point you'll get it.
maybe. And I watched a couple other ones. I think Scott Pilgrim versus the World, which I hadn't
Nice.
seen in a long time. And I was
Mhm.
like, this is great. I really enjoyed that.
Oh heck yeah.
I watched The Wedding Singer for the first time. I know I mentioned in like an episode or a couple episodes ago that I had never seen it before.
Mhm,
It
mhm.
was cute. It was nice. You
Nice.
know, I like romantic comedy, so it wasn't like terrible. It
Mhm.
was enjoyable. Then I watched Violet Evergarden, one of their movies,
Okay, are
which
there
is an anime.
are there
Oh.
multiple?
There's like a special, then there's like a movie, quote unquote, movie length episode that I
Mhm.
watched. I do want to watch the movie itself, which released and it was in production or post production while the fire happened.
That's right.
In
Yeah.
the animation studio, which so it got pushed back a lot, and then obviously COVID and stuff. But it did come out in theaters in March, and I
Mhm.
didn't know, and I wish I would have seen this in theaters, because to me, I think the animation for Violet Evergarden
Yeah.
is stunning.
Man.
Like, I feel like a lot of people don't like the story, which is fine. I think it's very slow, but the animation is just beautiful.
Mhm.
Anyway, I wish I would have seen it in theaters, but I watched that. But the thing that won me over this time around, and I have to blame Josh for this,
Mhm.
was because he nagged and nagged and nagged and nagged until I watched Loki.
Uh-huh.
Now, listen. I fell in love with a young boy from Asgard who
Mhm.
was adopted into a family. He never knew he was adopted,
Mhm.
having to cope with that, being accepted by his family, feeling left out,
Right.
you know, not really truly knowing what he is. Also, you know, being the god of mischief. It does things to you.
Mhm.
I fell in love.
The MCU version.
Yes,
Mhm.
MCU version. I fell in love. Okay. Also, it's Tom Hiddleston. He's a very handsome guy.
Mhm.
I fell in love with him. I was with him the whole time up to Endgame. Spoiler alert, we know what happens to him, right?
Yeah.
Opening scene, dead.
Right.
I
They crack his neck like a Slim Jim.
it was horrifying. I still remember that day because Uwe was sitting next to me. He looks next to me. He's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "He's dead." Oh my god! I felt like I was rewatching Thor Ragnarok, and he
Uh-huh.
was like, "I thought you were dead.
Uh-huh.
I cried for you. I
Oh,
mourned you, and you
man.
didn't die." That's how I felt. I felt like I mourned him. Like, I was like, you know what? Because they were saying, like, people aren't coming back.
Mhm.
And then, like, Loki is one of them, and, like, the other guy, and then, like, Black Widow and Gamora, and I'm, you
Mhm.
know, all this garbage.
Okay.
Yes, I went there. And
Heimdall's not garbage.
he's the only one that hasn't come back, but that's because he was like, peace out.
Those-
Hello, DC.
For real, yeah.
And then whatever, and I mourned him and I moved on. But then they announced Loki. I was so mad.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm not falling for their whatever. And Josh was like, just watch it. You're gonna love it. And then like on my reels on Instagram, that's all I would see because it was so popular. And then I watched it.
Uh-huh. And what? What's your opinion? Huh? You hated it?
I
You
didn't-
hate me?
You watched Loki?
I also watched Loki.
Yeah, he watched it first and then nagged me. But then it turns out he didn't even watch all the episodes.
I watched enough.
Oh, of course.
I watch it as much as I watch any
This
other
is the
show.
tired old Josh story.
You're right. Anyway, I watched it from beginning to end. There's a lot of plot holes. there's a lot of things that if I really use my brain, it doesn't make sense. But it's Loki, man. The whole time I was like, I hate Josh. And also a friend, Aji, she also watched it. And she's like, you should watch it. Yeah, I fell in love with him again. It came back stronger than ever. And that's why I was watching Thor Ragnarok yesterday.
Yep.
Because I was like,
gotcha.
dang it. He's great. Tom Hiddleston's
He
great.
is really good at Thor Ragnarok.
He really is. Like, honestly, Thor Ragnarok, it's like at such a level that compares to like the other MCU movies, I think of like the Thor at least.
Oh yeah.
It's just at another level. I'm watching it like at the gym while I'm walking, and I'm cracking up, and people are looking at me like, "The heck's wrong with her?" And I'm just like walking.
What do you mean in comedy?
Yeah, it's just so funny to me.
I think it's in a different league.
It's
than the
just
other
so
Thor
funny,
movies.
and all the actors are like very involved.
You really like the other Thor movies?
I think it's funny.
No,
but I'm saying it's at another level.
No, what I mean is like compared to the other Thor movies. I specify. I'm not talking about the other MCU. I'm talking about Thor specifically. You talk about the first Thor. I tried watching that, but Thor's eyebrows really bothers me.
Are they like black or something?
They're like bleached out.
Oh, yeah. They're not black.
And then the second one, I wanted to watch that, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to third. Because that's the one I like. And what I mean by funny, it's just that everyone's like, not as serious in this entire movie. Like Thor is like, hey man, like we work together, he's from the office, like we besties, and it's like, what? And like Loki's like, I became friends with him, like we good, like the Grandmaster's my bestie now. And he's like, oh no, like Hulk is here, I need to get the heck out. It's just funny, I don't know, to me, because everyone's so serious all the time, and that movie's just so not
right.
But anyway, so yeah, I watched Loki. Did I love it? No. Did I love Loki? Yes. I loved Loki. Did I watch that?
The
I like
character.
Yes. Did I like the show? I'm just upset that Disney.
They got you.
They got me. Also, they tried something, and I hate that it worked for them. Like, they made it work. They made this Phase 5 crap work, and that makes me upset, because I'm stuck now. Because now, if you want to watch the movies...
got you for life, yeah.
You have to watch Loki.
You got to do all this homework.
Then you have to watch What If, so you can watch the Multiverse of Madness.
How do you feel about all that? The MCU...
I'm not watching any of it.
Really? None of it?
Nah.
Which is
None
fine.
of it.
I'm not interested.
You're not interested?
I might watch
Are you watching any
MCU
MCU movies?
I saw Black Widow.
Oh, okay. So you'll keep up with those?
Sure.
You keep up with ours.
Maybe. As long as I can watch it in the AMC.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But I probably won't watch any Disney Plus garbage.
Oh, you know what it means? That means you're a DC fan. You're a DCEU fan.
Wait, what?
MCU can go in the bin.
Not whatsoever,
DCEU
actually.
is the way to go.
Nope.
Yeah, baby.
Well, his money's
Nope.
going to DC. It ain't going to Disney, that's for sure.
It is going to Disney. I saw Black Widow in the theater.
Yeah, but you're not like us. I don't know how you get Disney Plus. Actually, I don't pay for Disney Plus. I get blessed with
Wait,
it.
hold on. For the record, in case the mouse comes after us, we all pay for Disney Plus, right?
Nope.
Oh, wait, hold on.
No, I've never paid for it. If I've ever used it, never.
I've paid for it before.
What if Mickey Mouse hears you?
They can hear me. I mean, look. Oh, never
You know
mind.
what? Screw Mickey Mouse.
What?
Ooh.
No, Mickey, they didn't mean it. Mickey, no.
I mean, who knows? The whole Scarlett Johansson thing.
Yeah, bro.
Happening?
Yes.
Wait, what happened with Scarlett Johansson?
She sued Disney.
Let's fill
Oh,
you
nice.
in.
Wow.
She
Yeah,
sued
What?
Disney because she's an executive producer for Black Widow, and in her contract, it said that she was gonna get money proceeds.
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah,
you call it,
from,
like whatever-
50 million or something
Right,
from the...
and then most of the money was gonna come from theater sales, like from theaters. But then they released Black Widow and Disney Plus the same day,
Right,
and
so-
she lost like $50 million. Like
so,
they,
right. So yeah, Disney's argument is that the hybrid release was to make more money, and that her lawsuit is like ignoring the COVID-19 pandemic and the situation, and it's callous and whatever, which is
right.
That's messed up, bro.
Which is
Yeah.
but if they're in a breach of contract, it's like, hey, we'll see
Right.
how it plays out.
Exactly, because
But suing the mouse
They
is really
played her.
hard. Suing the mouse is really difficult too.
yeah, it's
But wait,
not. It's not.
Do you think that they played her?
I think their response.
Wow,
I think
Josh.
their response incriminated. I think they incriminated themselves in their response. Their public
I
statement.
think either way.
This is what I think. I think that one of their arguments is saying like, oh, well, they, all of our releases have been like that. And that is true. Like Jungle Cruise and stuff and like other movies that they've released. Okay, you're right about that. But at this point, these movies were discussed, and I don't know how long it takes to get into contract people and actors. But at this point, Scarlett Johansson has been this character for a long time.
Right.
Not just that, she was executive producer of the movie, and this movie was I think it was filmed pre-COVID, right? So I'm assuming all of that contract was done before all of this happened.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say like, oh, I think that and as a business, she deserves what she's owed, right? It's a contract. It's a breach of contract. That's just the fact. They could have easily waited a week to release it, 2-3 days. I feel like Disney played her. I'm not gonna. I said it. Obviously, this is a small
waited a week
podcast.
to release it on streaming? You mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
why not? Like people still have to pay a lot of money because all of the streaming money that for people that pay extra, all of that goes directly to Disney. They don't have to pay any movie theaters or anything.
Any fees or anything
so
like that.
It's like, and I'm
whatever.
sorry, Disney, but if you like pay the woman that was executive producer for this film and also the one that created this character for many, 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 many years, who practically gave like 10 years of her life to be this character, then the contract should be respected.
Yeah, and that's how a lot of people are feeling about the situation too.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to see how it plays out. I know I'm afraid of Mickey Mouse, but I do like when people stand up to the big guy.
Like your bestie Sony?
Yes, I was very pleased with how they handled the Spider-Man rights dispute.
They were like, you think? Okay,
Josh,
fine.
why are you afraid of Mickey Mouse?
What? He's so strong.
Is that why?
Got
His
a lot of
power?
money. His lawyers, Mickey's
Right.
lawyers, they can
I
send
feel
me to
like-
jail for life. I feel like if Walt Disney wanted me to serve life in prison, he could make it happen.
Wow.
But what I'm wondering is, what are you ever gonna do? You're gonna
what?
enrage
They're gonna
them?
hear this podcast, and then
I
when I'm
think-
famous in
Oh,
5
it's the
years,
podcast.
I'm gonna get canceled over not
Over
being
what you
like,
said.
I love Mickey. You know what I mean?
You did sound like him when you were trying to make fun of me. So you know what? Maybe they do see
They
how
are
much
gonna sue me
for using the Mickey Mouse voice.
using their IP. It's
you know
copyright
what?
infringement.
I'm gonna help you out.
Help me out.
So, screw Disney.
No!
The lawyers could come right after me.
No!
I don't give a
He
flying
didn't
fart.
mean it.
But don't come after Josh. He's
Oh.
okay with. He's cool with Disney. He's cool.
Oh, that's
likes
right.
his
But
name.
I hate Disney
No, wait, stop moving.
and the MCU
You're killing yourself.
and whatever other franchise Disney.
This is
The
a death
Mandalorian
sentence.
can stick it up their Mandalorians.
The Mandalorian, they have
Yes.
armor.
Okay, let's be honest. I highly doubt they're gonna come up with any like new anything for the years to come. They've already
What?
said
They
with the
they just
MCU.
they just buy the
Oh, I see.
they just
There's
buy
Star
the any
Wars.
original.
You mean like no new
properties.
franchises?
No, I don't think so. I
Oh.
think they're just gonna be creating like in 20 years.
Just
it's gonna be
remakes
like-
of what comes out
Like
now.
the remake of like Tangled or like the remake of Frozen 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have too much money that they don't know what to do with, so they're gonna become like Netflix and churn out garbage and garbage and garbage.
Okay.
Oh.
You're right, Hubert. Like I said, I like Loki.
You don't agree?
Okay.
I'm learning so much about your opinions today. What's your
Uh-huh.
deal with Netflix? What's wrong with Netflix?
Wait, you don't agree with that? Okay,
You
can't
think they're
tell me
churning
that.
out
Okay,
trash?
first of all, Josh, you don't watch shows.
Okay,
So
but
how do you know if it's garbage
I'll
or
watch a
not?
movie on Netflix and I'll be like, oh, this Netflix original is not too bad.
And yeah, I am strictly talking about Netflix movies.
Mm-hmm.
So Netflix original movies, like that's what they do.
I don't know,
They
like
they
Kissing
throw
Booth or
garbage at the
whatever.
wall and see what sticks.
Some of it is actually good.
Because
Some movies
some of
I've
it
seen
turns out to be
great.
good and like
Yeah.
entertaining.
Yeah.
But most of it, they know that it's just like just garbage, and they just making it.
I have no issue with Netflix. I like their garbage.
So that's what I feel Disney's gonna end up doing.
Okay.
You know what I
Just
mean?
because there's, I do
And
see what
because they
mean.
can. Okay, go ahead and do it. It's your money.
Yeah, and people
You know
watch
what?
it.
And now that we're talking about streaming services,
Yeah.
I am annoyed that Disney Plus doesn't have some Disney Channel original movies that I liked from when I was a kid.
They
I
don't
thought the
have
point.
it?
I thought the point of getting it was because I would be able to watch everything.
Yeah.
But they don't have My Date with the President's Daughter on Disney Plus.
Oh, maybe.
You guys remember that one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was on there, but I think there was like a problematic something with it.
Really?
I don't know. That's the only reason I would imagine that it was taken off.
Cancel culture caught up to it?
Maybe.
What
'Cause it's the
would be
President's
wrong with the messaging of that movie?
I don't know. We can look it up and see why.
Okay,
But
that theme song?
My day.
My day
With
with
the
the
president.
president's
Why
daughter.
not? They're coming after us.
No! Ah, the helicopters!
They said they want to have a section for Disney Channel original movies.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
do.
but there's some that they don't have. There's some things that they don't have on
Do you want
Disney
to write a
Plus.
petition?
I mean, you know.
Let's sue them.
Oh no! We won't
Your
win.
worst nightmare.
We don't stand a chance.
Of course we do. Our lawyer is Jesus.
Oh.
Now you can't say anything.
See, are you so scared of this?
Just kidding. Jesus don't care.
Oh, okay.
I brought a lawsuit against Disney. Just kidding. Yeah, he probably does.
Okay.
But I can't tell for sure.
I don't know. I haven't, like I said, I'm part of it. I'm already watching the shows. I'm gonna watch What If. Like, it kind of bothers. Like, I'll watch it if I have the time. Like, if I don't watch What If, it's fine. The reason I watch Loki is because Josh nagged me to watch it because he knew how much I love Loki and how much in love with him I was and how I mourned him and I cried and it was a whole thing. I love him again, but I don't see myself watching Bucky and the Bucky show,
The
whatever.
Bucky show.
Bucky and the show.
And the Falcon, that guy. Okay, I don't see myself watching that. Personally, I never really liked the Captain America stuff. Everything on Earth is kind of boring, especially after Loki. For those who have seen it, spoiler alert, nothing matters anymore.
I mean, nothing mattered before, but
Right,
and
nothing
now it
mattered
matters
before,
less.
but now it matters absolutely less. Things
Yeah.
on Earth, meaningless. There's like, why waste your time watching things on Earth when it doesn't mean anything? But I enjoy, like, I'm still gonna watch the movies, Guardians of the Galaxy, Love and Thunder. Like, I feel like I'm gonna watch those. Those are just really fun for me.
All right.
Am I gonna watch the Eternals? The actress Gemma Chan, is that her name? Like, the beautiful actress from Crazy Rich Asians. She's in that movie, and I want to watch it for her. It's like I watch Black Widow for Florence Pugh. Like, I usually watch things for actors. I don't really watch them for the thing. Am I gonna watch? What's the other movie coming out? The Seven Rings, the Yellow Rings.
Shang-Chi?
Okay, I don't think I'm watching that. I just don't know much about it. I might not watch it. I'm not sure how it connects. So, whatever. You know, I don't see myself taking part. I do want to watch Jungle Cruise though, and that's because I kind of ship Emily Blunt and The Rock.
Really?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like this like romantic thing too. So I kind of ship that. I think that's a cute pairing. Like, I can see a lot of fan art there. So
Well,
I want to watch
They're married
that.
to other people.
I know. I mean, the actors. What the heck? What's wrong with you?
You said Emily Blunt and the Rock.
Yeah, I don't know their names in the movie.
It's
Frank
Jungle and
Wolf
Cruise.
and Dr. Lily Hune.
There you go, Lily and The Rock.
Lily and Wolf.
Anyway, them, like, that was that's what you get the vibe from. And I know a lot of people were trying to go for like Raiders of the Lost Ark, like him flirting with that chick, and like they were trying to go with like that type of vibe. I heard it was fun.
So
it
you
wasn't
think you'll watch
great,
it?
but I heard it was fun. Yeah, when it's available on Disney Plus.
Ah.
But I did mention, Josh and Hubert, that I wanted to watch all of like the live action Disney remakes from beginning to now chronologically.
I don't know why you do that to yourself, but
And I just want to see what would happen to my brain.
what if you replace the animated classics?
I think then you should do it. Because then you're going to be on my team with Disney Plus.
Maybe.
You're going to want to sue them
You better
Why would
tread
I wanna
lightly,
sue them?
Juve.
for
I mean-
psychological damage.
You ruined my childhood.
If Scarlett Johansson is struggling to get what she deserves, yeah. But then again, like, that's kind of why I want to watch Suicide Squad in the theater.
The Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad, sorry.
Mm.
Just so that I can support more of that. Because that came from Disney being extra.
I'm asking you, like, if you know.
Yeah, I know.
Who decided that for the title?
No, I don't know.
Making it the Suicide Squad. Is it like Fast and Furious, and then the Fast and Furious.
Yeah, I think it's one of those like franchise naming ideas.
Did they want to like start it over or something?
I don't, because it's not a reboot, so I don't know.
Yeah, because I mean, you guys have seen it. I haven't, because they went without me and they hate me.
We didn't go anywhere.
Sure.
Side at home, bro.
Anyway, but no, I mean, I could just watch it. I'll probably go home after this and watch it. You know, I wanted to go in theaters and give the theater money, but you know, sometimes you can't.
We wanted to do that, but we didn't.
Autocorrect cannot get suicide. Google does not want me to type suicide. What's going on?
Suicide.
Let me type suicide.
But
so
I do...
it wasn't just us. Everybody from youth group came
disguise.
To watch it. Okay. Because we went to youth group and watched
Diffuser. Let me type
well,
suicide.
I didn't show up to youth group because I was being holy at home reading my Bible.
Suicide. Divide.
That's why I didn't come.
Guys, this is crazy. Did I just come? Sticker. I can't type suicide. Got it. Okay, sorry. It was literally like...
That was cool how two things were happening.
We're going to have to add a trigger warning for this episode.
I'm like, suicide, suicide, suicide. People listening are going to be like, what?
Oh, no. If this episode gets, like, flagged on YouTube for the use of suicide that many times...
Okay, I got it.
If this episode gets flagged for suicide, I'm suing Disney.
Okay. I got a couple answers for you. The Suicide Squad's name alludes to the dangerous nature of their missions.
No.
That completely answered my question. Wow.
I think that it was just easier to put the Suicide Squad instead of saying like Suicide Squad and the Revenge of blah blah blah. I don't know.
Right. Or like Suicide Squad 2. Like James Gunn don't want that.
Yeah, probably not.
Gunn explained to a fan who asked why the Suicide Squad. I brought it up kiddingly once, and Warner's and the producers liked it. There's not much of a chance of it changing, but you never know.
So he just said, why don't we just name it Thus? And they're like, that's great!
Yeah. So James Gunn has a hand in
Okay, I think that's something I think Hube mentioned, that DC, even though they're not the best movies, at least they give freedom to their directors to do whatever they want. And I think
at least more so than
right. I mean, I'm sure there's things here and there. Yeah, I think you mentioned that.
Yeah, you said that just now.
That was
you remember? No, you said it in a conversation when we were outside on your over there, and I don't remember how it came up. I think we were talking about the Snyder Cut or something, and then you mentioned that, and then like even though the movies might not be ideal or great, at least that there's a unique sense of them you can watch,
right,
and be like, oh, at least there's something here. Like I could see the director somewhere present.
Like in the original release of Justice League, you can see how much Joss Whedon ruined it.
Right.
Yeah,
that's good.
Sure,
yeah,
but
right.
anyway, so we were talking about the end house. Sadly, in other places, that doesn't happen. Everything's like, no, that wouldn't look good. Like the production company's like, no. But with DC, and that's probably why Suicide Squad is like, I'm sure it's not terrible. So I look forward to that because I'm excited. I genuinely like Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. That's why
I like her too as
and
as
I think
Harley
that
Quinn.
I think that this movie this franchise at least, or like these characters will definitely benefit from having someone like, every time I say James Gunn, I think of Tim Gunn.
Who's Tim Gunn?
His brother?
No.
Oh, the
Tim
fashion
Gunn.
guy?
Yes.
The guy with the glasses and the white hair?
Yes, him. Kind of like fashion, like that. I don't know. He's great. He's in Making the Cut now. I like that show.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway, James Gunn, I feel like that's why I'm excited to see that movie, I'm more excited to watch DC movies now than Marvel, which says a lot for me because I haven't seen a lot of DC movies.
Wow.
And I kind of want to watch all the new ones. I don't want to go back.
Boo.
But I want to go watching from here on out.
Yay.
Yeah. I feel like now DC has its footing and they're like, okay, you know what? This is our moment.
Task failed successfully.
Yes. Now we get to start fresh with better stuff.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, I feel like we hijacked this with our love/hate for Disney.
Yeah, it became the Disney Plus podcast episode.
The Disney Plus hating, right?
My eyes are darting back and forth. I don't know if the mic can pick that up.
You hear that? Yeah, I think it's good we have these conversations, though. I mean, we don't have to agree with everything. I don't have an issue with Disney Plus. I do have a love-hate relationship with them, and I sometimes pay for it, and then I cancel my subscription for like months, and I'm like, you know what? I feel like watching Toy Story, so then. Because I don't own Toy Story. But you know what? I should just buy the movies. Then I don't have to worry about it. But then I'm still giving them money.
You know, piracy would solve all of this.
Wait.
What have you watched lately, Juve?
Wait. You know, you're scared that Disney's going to come and sue Juve, but you're like, piracy, though.
Man,
Yeah.
I'd like to see the FBI try to get me for piracy, bro.
So you're more scared of
so
Disney.
you're more scared of Disney than the FBI?
Man, what? Try me, FBI. I'll say, I live in Fort Myers.
You hear,
Come and get me.
You hear the door, boom, 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 boom. Joshua
FBI,
Vega.
open up.
Let's go against both the FBI and Disney together.
That's true. And they have to fight each other. Whoever wins can take us.
This is the whole
Oh,
movie.
wow. Wait, they wouldn't do that. They would just come against us together.
Oh.
Most likely, that's what I'm thinking. Put their powers together.
We've got to pit them against each other.
Okay, how are we going to do that?
I'll talk about pirating Disney movies.
Wait.
Nice.
That's
Wait.
great.
Oh, wait, no, they're going to unite still.
Okay. I've got to dress up as a pirate for Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
It's
we invite
Disney's
Johnny Depp.
IP, but I'm a pirate.
Wait, they're both
Wait,
IPs.
they're still gonna dang it. They're still gonna get me for both. I'll workshop it. I'll work on it.
So now Disney also owns just pirates straight up.
Yeah. 'Cause- no, I'm gonna be a pirate from the Caribbean though.
So that means they own pirating movies.
That's it. We got it. We got it.
So now we're suing the U.S. government.
Yeah.
Wow,
I don't know why it went there,
that
but-
really went farther
Okay.
than I thought it would. Jeez.
Any movies you pirated recently, Hoover?
None.
Yes, actually, 29.
29
no.
movies?
29 movies I've seen that I can count since May
What?
till today.
29?
I've
Since
seen
May.
like 4 or 5.
29.
Yeah.
Since May, I've seen like 4.
Yeah.
No, I mean 7.
No,
7.
there's no way.
Yes, I literally took I just spoke about everything I watched. I literally just said that.
All right, what's on there? What are the highlights? What are the lowlights?
There aren't really any highlights except 2. One of them being this movie called Flight 7500 or 7500
Okay.
That
from
sounds-
2014, which was like big on TikTok.
You watch TikTok?
No, I don't. So it's
You have a
because
TikTok?
my
You
wife's.
have a TikTok.
I don't.
He has a TikTok, guys.
That's
Let's find out what it is.
Find
My
us on
wife's
TikTok,
sister-
Movie Amigos Podcast.
My wife's sister
We're
said
not
that the
on
movie was
TikTok.
popular on TikTok.
She has TikTok
Wait.
again?
I don't know. I don't know. This was
Wait,
a long time ago. This
hold
was
on.
in May.
I already
This
have
was
so
in
many
May.
questions.
So this movie's
Was popular on
TikTok.
TikTok?
Yeah,
What does
so-
that mean?
So things,
People watch movies on
you know,
TikTok?
just like other
No.
social media
It's like
sites,
BookTok. It's like
social
like-
media sites go through waves of like something that gets big on them. And I'm sure
Okay.
it happened with this movie where people were like making fun of it or talking about it on TikTok.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Okay.
that's what happens.
So
Yeah.
she put it on and we watched it, and the movie was horrifying, terrible.
Uh-huh.
Horrifying not because it's a scary movie, quote unquote,
Right. Okay.
which is not whatsoever,
Oh.
but it's supposed to be. It wants
Mm.
to be,
Okay.
and also wants to be cool.
All right. And
And
it's
it's
about a
not.
plane?
So imagine Snakes on a Plane,
Okay.
but haunted,
I've never seen Snakes on a Plane.
but also bad. Which Snakes on a Plane is already bad itself.
Are
but
there
this is even
there
worse.
vampires or am I thinking
No,
of a
there's
different
no
movie?
vampires.
Okay. I'm thinking of a
But-
vampire plane movie.
It does have elements of Japanese haunting.
You're selling me on this movie.
You know what? You should watch it then. So you can
Is it
laugh
on
with
is it
me.
on Disney Plus?
No, I think it was on Amazon that we found it.
Oh man.
On Disney Plus.
It's
Um,
fine, I'll
Then we
pirate
get
Never
canceled
watch it.
real quick.
I gave it half a star because I can't give it a 0.
it.
And then the other one is another Cinderella story.
Oh, okay. That's a highlight.
Yeah, that's a highlight for sure. I didn't rate it because why would I rate
Art.
that? Why would I give it the time of day? But I did watch it. We had a lot of fun watching it.
Uh-huh.
You know,
That's right.
what's
I didn't
her,
put that.
Selena Gomez.
Yeah, Selena Gomez.
She's supposed to be like what,
Oh,
16,
that
but
She
she
mirror
was
was
like
scene?
13.
16,
That
and he
mirror
was like
scene. You remember that
29.
dancing mirror scene where
Yeah.
they're like,
Yes. So funny.
and he doesn't know she's behind the mirror.
Right.
They're like
Yeah.
looking
But
at
like
each
he
other.
senses it because
Yeah,
you know
he can
fate.
feel her
And
energy.
she knows all his moves. She's such a big fan of his, but at the same time, she scolds him.
Yes.
No, it's not that. It's that
Oh.
she learned the steps
You're about to get called
really
out.
fast.
Call
she
him
learned
out.
it fast. Oh, I see.
like,
She's that good at
just
dancing.
so talented. Yeah, she's so
Oh.
talented.
Call him
that
out.
the teacher showed the steps and she got it right away.
Mhm.
The opposite way too.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
because
It is the opposite way,
Yeah.
right? But that's how good she is that she can mirror it.
That's
yes,
right. yeah.
absolutely.
Wow. Okay. So moving on. That was it. I can go through. You want me just to name them?
Oh, we watched Drumline. I forgot to put it on here.
You know what?
Okay,
Did I
didn't
put that on
finish
here?
that one.
You didn't
How
finish
did it
Drumline?
end?
Oh, I didn't put it on here. So that means it's 30.
Nice.
His bestie
A round
was
number.
definitely in love with him.
Zoe Saldana?
No, the white guy.
Oh,
His
right.
bestie. Wait, the one with the big drum?
Yes.
In love with Nick Cannon?
Yes, absolutely.
No way. What?
Yes.
Whatsoever.
Okay,
No.
you know how I was kind of shipping Nick Cannon's character with that evil guy, but it turned out they were just friends. I'm like, you're right, they're just friends.
With
Oh,
with
so
the
it
junior?
turns out there's no gay energy there?
No,
So you misread the energy that's not gay, it's straight?
absolutely, they're just friends.
But you were raving
Hey,
about how
all
gay
I'm
it was.
saying is Top Gun ruined me, okay?
Okay,
I know
got
the
it.
difference.
Yeah, after
But
Top
they
Gun
were
is a
just
before and after.
besties.
Uh-huh.
But then this guy, which is the scene that Jenny was talking about the whole time, she's like, that thing with the drum or whatever.
It was
Anyway,
like, you gotta
What?
love the drama
Yeah,
or
Yeah.
whatever.
he was just teaching him how to
right,
love the
but
drum.
that white guy kept looking at him. Every time he was
He
like,
did?
you know, yes, but that's when Tamara and I started yelling.
He was trying to like get the sense of what he meant.
Right, and then he turned and looked at him and gave him these eyes like,
You guys are selling me on
you know,
another
like
movie.
Love
flash-
Eyes?
Yeah, and we were like, ew, what is he doing?
Wait.
But you know
Drumline,
what?
we saw Drumline on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't there that Sunday?
I
He
had to
left
leave partway
early.
through.
Oh, you were editing.
Mhm.
Or yeah. That's what. Okay.
yeah, but I was like, it's kind of cute, but at the same time, I was like, but kind of not. It was just very confusing.
Hmm.
It was very confusing. But I did enjoy marching band people. I remembered a couple people I was friends with that did marching band, and I was like, they did that in high school.
Oh, nice.
That was 10
Nice.
years ago.
Wow.
We're
Wow,
very
you're
old.
old.
Wow.
Yeah. That's why it was very dang it, I spaced out. Like it brought weird memories of
Okay.
marching band. I was
Mhm.
like, wow, I knew people that did marching band.
Hmm.
But overall, Drumline was a good time.
Nice.
Yeah. It wasn't bad. I actually really liked it. That was the first movie with Zoe Saldana that I watched.
Ah. I think mine was Colombiana.
Really? I did watch that too.
Mm.
I did watch that.
There's one more movie I want to talk about.
Black Widow?
No, actually. But I did watch that one in theaters.
That's because I remember Florence Pugh just now.
Oh, I saw Cruella as well.
Oh yeah, your review was freaking awesome.
Yeah, I was very happy with
That was
how
a
that came
great
out on
review.
Instagram. If you're not following on Instagram and you have an Instagram, go ahead and find us
Yeah.
at Movie Amigos Podcast.
We don't post often, because that's me. I don't post often, but I try to, be active. Honestly, it's such a great time to be there. There's so many amazing.
And you can suggest a movie or
Yeah.
DM us, and it's fun.
It is really fun, and if you we'll follow back most of the time. When I
Mhm.
say that, it's because that feed is specifically for film things, and I found so many movies recommendations. I
Mhm.
found other podcasts that are awesome.
Yeah.
Just overall, it's a really nice space. And I also like to share other people's work and other people's podcasts that I think are really nice and awesome. So definitely give us a follow and interact with us. Or me, because I'm the one there. But I
But-
usually screenshot and send it to these guys so that they're not left.
You
Yeah,
can follow
yeah.
me on Mickey
TikTok?
Mouse Hate Club
Wait!
at Instagram.
Hoover, you're gonna die!
I'm coming hot on there. I'm coming in hot.
You're going viral on TikTok.
It's both TikTok and Instagram.
Okay.
It's a hybrid. It's a new thing. You wouldn't know.
Oh god, I'm not hip enough.
Dang.
But what we do is we call our fans Lumpy. We call our fans Lumpy. Lumpies.
Lumpicitos.
Lumpy, because of an episode we have. We did a trivia,
It's literally called Lumpy Trivia.
Lumpy trivia, our Lumpy trivia episode. So after that, I watched the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Oh, you
yes,
did.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I've got to talk about this.
All right.
Growing up, my whole life, having heard about movies, liking bad movies, being aware of The Room and whatever when I was in high
Right.
school, you know, watching Star Wars when I was in high school and getting into like classic film, everything. I have always on the radar, the Star Wars holiday special has been there. So it's been more than 10 years, as Hila mentioned, of having this in the back of my mind as this horrible pinnacle of disgusting, vile trash.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing in ever that whole time prepared me for watching it. Oh my God, what an abominable, disgusting piece of media. I
Wow.
absolutely hated it. I thought it was horrendous. Nothing that I've ever seen or heard of prepared me for how ugly Lumpy was. The things that the little pictures, it's different when you see a picture. The pictures make him look nice.
Amazing.
When he's in motion, he is ugly.
I've seen the GIF where he smiles, and it is terrifying.
Yes.
So-
How bad
And
is his
there's-
mom?
Horrible.
Okay,
Horrible. And that leads to the other part. It's, if I had to describe it, the pinnacle of what this movie is, it's ugly. And the other pillar that is holding it down into hell is that it is misguided. It is
Okay.
ugly and misguided.
How is it misguided? Elaborate.
Okay. What kind of story can we use for this amazing sci-fi epic? Oh, we're gonna make it a furry person sitcom for the first. It is. And so we're gonna have this grandpa watching VR porn with a black lady singing,
What?
and then Lumpy is like with his eyes and his teeth like looking at the camera for 20 minutes while these little figures do gymnastics. It's so slow. Also, it is so slow. Oh my God.
Oh my.
That movie tested me in every possible way. Physically, emotionally, spiritually. I went through every phase of denial and depression and like everything multiple times watching that movie. I had one of those moments where it's like, my time on earth is limited. Like, life is beautiful.
Yes.
What am I doing to myself?
Mhm.
Why am I subjecting myself to this? With the limited minutes, just the blink of an eye, and I'm going to be on my deathbed, and this will be a memory? Wow. Sorry, that I've been holding
But you
this
have
in.
the next life to look forward to.
But
But I will have this as a memory. I will have this as a memory. So,
There's
and
no way we can erase it
dude,
with more Star Wars specials
like, you
from
don't
Disney
think
Plus.
that over time you're gonna forget it? You know how sometimes
No,
you forget things
no,
over time?
no,
It's never gonna go away.
I
What if
will
Disney
never.
Plus does a remake of the holiday special?
You know, there was a Lego did a remake of the holiday special.
Really?
Yeah, there was a Lego Star Wars holiday special, but I will
Wow.
not come close to it. Honestly, I'm surprised Star Wars survived. Can you imagine families gathering around the TV in the 70s?
I'm pretty sure George
Question
Lucas
mark, to
tried
watch
to have
it?
it eliminated from anywhere
Wow.
after it came out.
Wow.
Yeah, and he didn't succeed.
It's a
obviously.
miracle that Star Wars survived anything past that.
This was after the first film, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh snap!
Wow. So it's like, wow, they really went there after the first film. Like, wow, how does that
Yeah. I was
work?
amazed at every
So this
emotion.
special is not canon.
I think it is canon.
So Chewie has a full family.
It's unclear. But like the planet, for instance, I was familiar with the planet Kashyyyk, the wiki planet, from other Star Wars media.
Right.
So they're like, we need to visit his family for Life Day on Kashyyyk. And I was like, okay, that's real. According to Mickey Mouse. So so there is stuff that is canon. So I think it is. So it is Lumpy is a legitimate son. Also. Anyways. Yeah.
But
I
how
just
come it's never mentioned ever again?
right.
Because they want to have forgotten it.
They want to sweep it under the
so
rug.
it's
Yes.
not
Disney wants to
canon.
hide it. But I think it is
Pretty sure they do.
canon. What do you think, Jose?
I think it's
You watched
canon.
it
I
too,
think
right?
that it
What are
is,
your
but
thoughts on
it's-
it?
Star Wars Holiday
Yeah,
Special.
yeah, you watched it too, right?
I threw up like a few times.
You were able to watch the whole thing
here's-
too, though.
Here's what you were trying to find something better to watch, so you threw up. That's what happened.
Wait, what?
The
Wait, that confused
The
me.
movie was so ugly
Yeah.
that you wanted to make something better.
So I threw up.
So you threw up so you could look at your throw up instead.
I wanted to produce something better.
Yeah, yeah.
So I
Something
produced
more
throw
artful.
up.
Yeah, yeah. So you vomited, and you're like, compared to that, this
Yeah.
is
And
special.
that day I had McDonald's.
Okay.
So even that was still better than the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Gosh.
So
Just
I
kidding, that was a
shouldn't
joke.
watch it.
No,
Oh,
now
yeah,
you have
should.
to.
You have to.
Now
I
that you're
don't
ready,
want
I've
to.
prepared you, Gila.
I'm the person that I'm not like you guys. I will, if it's really bad, I'm not gonna finish it.
Okay, well, the first 40 minutes are really bad.
Oh my god,
Oh.
40 minutes?
And you know, this is okay. Oh no, it's longer than that.
He just said the first 40
yeah, the
minutes
first
are
40.
bad.
Yeah, yeah. It's so
There's like one okay part in the
this
middle.
is how I watched it. So it was a long time ago. I downloaded it,
You downloaded it
and I
illegally?
didn't like it that much. After I watched it, I deleted it.
Good, good,
And I don't really do that.
good.
I don't delete files of movies.
I
that
know
have.
you said that Paul and the set watched it with you, right?
They came in after the 50-minute mark
Okay,
and
so
helped me to not die. Yeah,
that's really funny.
because the balcony was right there. The balcony, and they pulled me back.
Yeah, you
There
definitely.
was some stuff on the balcony too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Something's there, like standing in the balcony singing. Is that what's happening?
Oh,
I vaguely remember.
oh yeah. Well, in the movie there's a part where Lumpy, oh my god, he's climbing a painted background, but he's climbing it. They like
Okay.
key him in. It looks so bad.
This
So
is where
bad.
can I find this?
I watched it on
can't.
YouTube
Oh yeah, it is on YouTube. It might still be on YouTube.
because the
Okay.
mouse
Pretty
doesn't
sure.
want to acknowledge it, so they don't take it down.
Okay. I'm gonna see if it's still on there. If I can nag my sister to watch it with me. She doesn't. She could care less about movies. She could care less. Only
I
a certain
would
few
love
ones.
to know her.
Only a
thoughts.
Honestly, I
certain
don't think
few
you should
ones.
watch it.
But I might check it out with her if I
You can skip through
convince
it.
It's
her.
just I need you to promise me you'll still be my friend.
I'll see if I can watch it. You know how you hate watching shows, Josh? I don't like watching movies that are gonna waste my time.
Yes.
So I don't know if I will watch it. I'll
Yes.
I'll think about it.
Hey, if you've watched it, listener, let us know your thoughts. Did you love it growing up?
Maybe
Are we-
somebody has like a nostalgic attachment to it.
You know,
You can't judge.
I saw the YouTube comments were insane also. And one of the comments was like, this is how I knew I was straight. And I was like, what part of the movie are they referencing?
I mean, good for okay.
I'm hoping it's, well, whatever. We'll not get into it. but-
Right. Okay. All right.
I think they were getting a feel for what the movie gave them. A sense of like
Furriness?
no. A sense of like this makes no sense and my comment will make no sense too.
Okay.
Maybe that's
See?
true. That's a good point. I
Alright.
don't know. I feel like sometimes YouTube comments is like one of those places where it's like it could be terrible, but like when it's stuff like this, it could be a gold mine.
Mm.
Like what I love to do is I love to watch like the Team 4-star things for like Dragon Ball, and I love reading all of the comments.
Mhm.
They're just amazing.
Yeah, there are some comment sections on YouTube that are
Oh,
hilarious.
that they're
Yeah.
just like I just go straight to the comments just to see what people are doing. I feel like I get closer to them just because they're so funny.
Mhm.
So maybe I might watch Lumpy just to read
You know
the
what?
comments.
You know what? You could have it on in the background as you're doing something else, and I wouldn't be mad at you for doing that.
Okay, you know what? This could be doable. Usually I spend a lot of time in the kitchen. I'm cooking, I'm cleaning.
Mhm.
I need to
Just
clean
be
my
ready.
room.
Be ready. Like if you have like a knife in your hand and you look at the screen, don't do anything drastic.
Like stab my screen.
Yes. Don't stab your TV screen.
I feel like you're preparing me to endure it. I feel like you're making this sound worse than it is.
No, I'm not.
Okay, you know what?
Well, you might be right, Hila, because keep in mind, Josh, his mind works very differently than
That's
ours.
right. We do have that portrait of Lumpy. That was horrifying.
Oh, his portrait,
Yes.
you mean?
That's
Oh,
how
yeah,
his
yeah.
brain looks.
Yeah.
So,
So, actually, what do you think about your art piece after watching it?
I think it's fitting.
Wow,
I think it's
yes,
fitting.
you're right. Yes.
I think it's fitting. With the blood triangles that I had at the bottom, I think
that was blood?
yeah.
Wait, why?
I want to explore that again.
I'll show you guys after the
We should do a
podcast.
podcast on just your
Analyzing
Lumpy
your
art
piece.
piece.
Breaking
should-
down the birth of Lumpy
You know what?
in Cubism
I will
style.
go and get a master's in film studies just so that I can analyze the what's it called, the Lumpy special,
Oh,
and use your piece and my thesis.
Yes.
The psychology of a film, whatever.
Keep in mind, though, his piece was before he watched the special, right?
Mhm.
So you need to make another one.
You're right. I need to work on that. I'll workshop on
Yes,
I'll
that
work on
sounds
Pre
that.
and
amazing.
post.
Yeah.
That's going to be great.
It's like
Yeah.
before and after. Wow.
Because
and then
the first one was pure anguish, but how can I describe pure anguish times infinity? We'll see.
I look forward to that, honestly. I think, wow. You know what? You're kind of convincing me, John. I feel left out now. I kind of want to watch
Yes.
it. I feel
I should
left
rewatch
out.
it.
Yes.
I should rewatch it because this is how I don't the things you've described like will come back to me as you're describing,
Yeah.
but I've dumped most of it out
That's
of my
good.
memory.
It's a defense
You know
mechanism.
what? If that's the case, then we should just watch it together.
Sure,
That
we can
way
do that.
we can both
Yes.
die slowly.
And I'll help you clean your kitchen.
Yes.
True.
That's
And
good.
Okay.
cook some eggs.
Yeah, I do. Okay. You know what? This could be doable.
Good.
It wouldn't be that
I would like
terrible.
that.
Okay. Well, I'll think about it.
And
now.
we'll be playing it in the background as we record the Lumpy episode, the Star Wars Holiday Special.
I don't know. For some reason, I feel like it would be like I picture that episode in like such a weird way, like very dark, candles up, some weird monk music.
All right.
Well, at the same time,
get in the
you
right
hear the
headspace.
background of like Lumpy, like moving. I'm sure he makes sounds when he moves or something.
He does make sounds.
Exactly.
Yes.
Something like that, and like a loop, and like oh.
What if I told you
Uh-huh.
the first 20 minutes has no dialogue?
What? It's very inclusive of them.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't need
Of
to.
you
You don't
people?
of anybody. You don't need to learn English. You don't need to
that's
know
true.
English.
I
You can be
see.
from any country. What
Mhm.
if you speak Italian? What if you speak
You can be from an unreached people group and you would still understand it just as much.
those
You
20
would still
minutes?
hate it just as much.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I feel like this is the one thing that everyone together would be like, that was terrible.
Wait, but why would they watch it if they've never seen Star Wars if they don't speak English?
Maybe they're on they're like freemovies.com.
Oh,
Boom.
Star Wars. I've heard of Star Wars. They plug in Star Wars on YouTube. Full length movie.
Hmm.
And then they're like, why does everybody love Star Wars so much? When it's like horrifying. Well, who knows? But I feel like I might just check it out, see what happens.
Yes.
Okay.
Do it.
I'll get
do
back to
it.
you guys. I definitely would
Do it.
probably have to like meditate,
Yeah. Mhm.
take my time,
Center yourself.
breathe, maybe pray, you
Mhm.
know, do a little, you
Yeah.
know, just calming and then watch it
Mhm.
and then repeat so that
Mhm.
I could be cleansed.
Yes.
We'll see. Maybe I'll put it right in the middle of rewatching all of these Disney live action and see
Yeah.
how sane. I really want to see how strong my mind is.
Yes, that
Have
would
you
be a
watched
good
the Cinderella
test.
one?
Yes, I love it. I think
Okay,
it's
that's
actually
my favorite one. That's the only
great.
one I think it's good.
Because it is
Hmm.
good.
Oh,
I
wow.
think it's great.
I think it
Have you
stands
seen
up
the
as
Cinderella one?
its own film.
Yeah, I
It
saw that
stands
one in
up
theaters. Yeah.
perfectly
My
well.
favorite scene in that movie is a scene where the prince is next to his father's like deathbed, pretty much, and he's there. His dad's dying, which is very sad. And the way the camera looks down on them when his father is like laying down and he's like in fetal position next to his dad, I was like, that's so sad, but it's so beautiful. And I'm like, whoever made it, I don't know who directed this movie. Who directed this movie? I was like, they genuinely made this live action because they liked
wait.
Cinderella.
I got it.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I think Lily James is great casting.
Edward
Edward
Collins.
Cullen.
Edward Cullen directed it.
It's this guy that's directed other films.
Mhm. That's right.
But I did love it.
I used to know
Lily
his name, but I already
James.
He
forgot.
directed Thor. He
Yes.
directed Artemis Fowl.
Yes,
Oh.
that guy. That guy.
Uh-huh.
What's his name?
You want me to say it?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna get it.
It rhymes with Brenneth Canna.
Oh, Kenneth Branagh. Kenneth Branagh? Branagh. Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's his name.
what?
Yeah,
Kenneth
yeah.
Branagh?
Yeah.
Branagh,
Like
yeah.
the actor?
Yeah, the actor. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
He's
he
like-
directed it.
He's hot, right? He's like attractive. He's like this weird attractive.
How hot
guy.
is he?
He was in that movie.
X
Tenet,
out of 10.
right? Tenet. Well, he was in that, right?
Yeah.
Tenet. Kenneth Branagh was in
Right.
Tenet?
He also plays Shakespeare guy, Hamlet.
Hamlet, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
how
yeah.
I know him. He directed Cinderella.
Mhm.
Wow. Honestly, I really liked Cinderella. It was really nice. Everything was just fun.
But he also directed Artemis Fowl. So
yeah,
what do we?
I heard that was. I said Cinderella only.
I
no.
said
No,
Cinderella.
Cinderella. That's the only live action Disney movie that I can
You don't
get
like
behind.
Jungle Book?
You don't like Lion King?
Oh,
Mulan?
Oh. You got us both. I couldn't even keep it in.
I've only seen Cinderella, Jungle Book, Beauty and the Beast. I actually like Beauty and the Beast. That's kind of why I kind of thought of this because I was
sorry.
listening.
Wait, let me swallow my throw up. Just kidding.
I was watching. I was listening to the Beauty and the Beast soundtrack because that's the thing. I like the movie. I don't like the music for it. It's just Emma Watson, beautiful woman. I think she plays Belle well. There's a lot of issues there. Most of it with I feel direction. It nothing to do with the actors. So I'm like, but I didn't hate it, and I was like, maybe I should just watch them all so I could have a better place to say they're horrible. Like, how can I say that if you haven't seen all of them?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. That's when I watched the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I specifically went to the theater to watch it just so that I can say it was bad.
Wow.
Because everyone's like, it's so bad. And I'm like, I'm sure it is. And I went there, I'm like, I'm sitting here paying money to see it just so that I could go be like, oh, I watched it and it's bad. And I was
Okay.
right.
All right.
So that's how I feel. I do that with a lot of things. I do things just to say I did them and that my argument is even stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't like when people are like, well, you've never done that. But like, how do you know? And I did.
Okay.
I'm weird. So
Is it wrong for me to think that, like, because I do this too, which is actually, this could be an episode idea, because we skim through movies and was like, oh, this movie, this movie, great. So we never we do sometimes go into detail about movies, like Josh did today, Star Wars Holiday Special.
yeah.
But is there like a specific movie that people want us to like be like, oh yeah, well, put your money where your mouth is and talk about the movie in detail, what you didn't like, what you do like. I don't know, because I'm thinking
Isn't that what we do with
all
like
these
our
live
movie
action.
episodes?
We do, but all these like live action movies, I'm like, ugh. But I'm
Hey,
not
you
ever
know,
gonna
we'll
say
see.
why.
We'll see after this episode comes out
Oh,
what the reaction is like. You know,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
So you know what? After you watching,
because I will level with Gila. There's a number of new ones. Like I haven't seen Christopher Robin. I haven't seen Dumbo.
I
Dumbo,
actually
yeah.
I haven't
really
seen-
love Christopher Robin. I watched that with one of the kids during church, and I was going through Disney Plus, and I'm like, that's another reason why I don't having Disney Plus when you have kids is, I think it matters because sometimes I feel like you can have like the kid version of it. You can have it in other stuff too, but in Disney you'll have the classics, right? You'll have like rated G stuff, which is like Toy Story and the wonderful
Yeah.
Renaissance.
Mhm.
Anyway, so yeah, I watched Christopher Robin, and I really liked that movie. I thought it was sweet, and Pooh was really cute. Like I wasn't sitting there like fully analyzing it, but I didn't hate it.
he wasn't possessed
No,
by a
He
demon.
wasn't possessed.
no, he wasn't possessed.
So after you watch the live actions, maybe there's one that we can talk about specifically. and,
Yeah,
like,
I'm
dive
totally
into.
down. Maybe we can do, because Cruella is now available for like quote unquote free, so I don't have to pay the extra money, which I think anyway, that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, I could probably watch that. That's the only one that I kind of don't want to watch.
Really?
I love
But
Emma
that one-
Stone.
That one was already done live action, right?
Yeah, it
With
was.
Glenn Close.
101
Yeah.
and 102 Dalmatians.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So is this a live action of the animated or a remake of the live action?
I think it's
It's-
a prequel.
Oh, it's a prequel?
It's a prequel remake.
Yes. Yeah. It's a prequel remake.
Whoa.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah.
Like,
They want to have it both ways. So they have it connected to both, but not really either of them.
you know what, guys? I think that I'm gonna watch this. We can make it an episode. I'm gonna put myself through it.
All right.
See
For
what
which?
happens.
Which one?
And we'll grill you.
Star Wars: A Holiday Special?
Maybe. Definitely
the live
this
action
live
remakes,
action
yeah.
remakes. There's not that many.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I'll watch them. I know at least one I like.
Wait, so do you have to watch
Two.
the original? Do you have to watch the original plus the live action one?
Actually, they're
Oh.
not that long.
Because, like,
No, I feel like that's gonna make me
Whoa,
hate
that's
them
kinda-
even more. I feel like
That's
I'll
a
just,
large task.
Yeah, I'll just do live action.
Okay.
I have seen the original ones plenty
mm,
to be okay. Like I've watched them a lot.
Mm.
I think I'll be okay.
okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Should they make the Sword in the Stone?
No, leave it alone.
There's some ones that I wouldn't mind remaking that they should have remade. Like Cinderella worked because it was so long ago and they were able to give it a nice refresh.
Wait, is Little Mermaid? Did they make that?
No, they're working on it. It's in post
They're
production.
working on it, yeah.
Oh no. Okay, so I thought I was dreaming.
No, it's a thing.
The things
it's
I've
in
heard.
post production.
They're not good.
Really?
Aquafina is
She's the Little
the
Mermaid.
seagull.
Oh,
David Diggs is the crabs.
Mhm.
okay.
Sebastian.
Sebastian. The girl from Grownish is the Little Mermaid. She's
Grownish.
actually, honestly, I think she's a very talented actress. I think that her voice is very beautiful.
So she's Ariel.
Yes. But the big thing here is like she is of color, like she's black. So it was like a big thing, a controversy. I have no issue, whatever in that aspect. Great. I do like diversity. I think it's great. I just feel like they could have easily created a new film, kind of like they did with Enchanted, right? They created a new princess that was wonderful. I love Enchanted, and they didn't have to get like an original remake. They just made Enchanted.
Mhm.
I feel like if they would have created something like this for this actress, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It
You see
doesn't
what I
necessarily
mean?
have to be like...
It doesn't have to be a remake to like no. I feel like this actress it's talented, and I think she's very pretty. Personally, I would have been great to see her, like her talent, and not just hers, but other people in this cast to use their talent in something original. Why does it have to be a live action?
I really like that mindset because like I like more originality just in general,
Yes.
and that conversation comes up a lot with James Bond because
Oh.
that comes up when it's like, who's going to be the new James Bond? Are they going to do a black James Bond? And it's like, to me, that doesn't really matter one way or the other. I would prefer to see a person of color in another role that doesn't
Right.
necessarily have to be James Bond. If
just
it's,
in general.
you know, not because I care about James Bond or black people less or more or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just I like to see more different things anyways.
Yeah, I agree. I think that that's something that for me at least, because I'm brown. I'm Mexican, but I'm a brown Mexican. So sometimes, as much as people don't want to say it or not, like seeing somebody that's the same color as me is nice. I just, like I said, maybe it's a big deal, maybe it's not. To me, it's just nice to see.
Mm.
And to me, I think it's cool that they wanted to cast someone of color. I just feel like they could have, with the money they have and the influence they have, they could have easily used that talent out with something new,
It didn't
something
have to be a Little
creative.
Mermaid. per
And they
se.
didn't. And I think that's what's sad. Let's be honest, there's a reason why I want to watch these live actions, because they're sadly not good. And I feel like the talent of these actors
Yeah,
in
okay.
general might be wasted. Look at the cast for The Lion King.
Mhm.
Like, that cast was great. And, we'll see what I think when I watch it.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
So we'll see. But anyway, I feel like this definitely became not a positive Disney experience.
Better watch out.
To
Hold
end
on.
with that,
Hold on, watch out. The
I'm
mouse.
still giving them money. I don't think they care what I say as long
Okay,
as I
all
pay them.
right. That's
right?
true,
I'm
that's
paying
true.
them money.
I want to end this episode with Disney angry at me.
Wait, no.
I don't.
That's a death
Like them.
sentence.
You know what's really funny? It's
We
like
can overdub that.
It's like
I'm editing it though.
Dang it!
It's like one of those you know, in those movies where like the person really tries to stick it to the man, but they never, like, everyone else around them gets taken down, but not the one person wanting to take the man down.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Hube. He's like, but what about me? And it's like, nah.
Hey, we'll see how this affects our Hollywood career in 20 years. All right.
Yeah, I don't see myself having
I
a
want a
Hollywood
Hollywood career.
career. I don't want one.
I want a Pure Flix career.
Yeah, you got that right. God's Not Dead 4, baby.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh
never-
yeah. Yeah, that trailer. I'm like, I already said it, but I like the message.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I need to
The
watch that
message.
trailer.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's
I haven't
awesome.
seen
But
it.
yeah,
So
it's
we'll
like,
see how
it
the
looks
movie
like,
handles
it's
it.
like
All
really
right.
gonna.
See.
No, it's not gonna.
It's
handle
not
it
gonna
well.
handle it
We'll
well at all.
see.
I'm like, oh, okay, I get behind what you're saying, but the movie, probably not good.
I'm probably, but there's a chance.
I like your optimism.
I like it
The
too.
same optimism came when he was like, I'm gonna watch Lumpy. And then look what happened.
That's true.
So
In 3 months, I'm gonna be like, God's Not Dead 4 is ugly.
I can't believe there's 4 movies.
Yeah, right.
Like,
But God is Not Dead is not Pure Flix, is it?
no,
I don't
it's
think so.
regular flick.
Regular Flix. Okay. What's the company of the courageous people?
We
The
meant to
fireproof
be
people.
courageous.
So not Casting Crown, but
The
Uh,
Newsboys.
no, the
news-
I
company
don't know.
that
I
the
don't know.
filmmaking company that made Courageous or whatever, they have a name.
Courageous.
Is it Fly?
I don't know what that
I don't
is.
remember.
It's a movie, Courageous. It's like a Christian movie.
I don't know.
It's like
I
the
feel-
same people who made Fireproof.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've
it's
seen
the same guy.
Fireproof. I've seen I Still Believe. I also watch A Week Away, which is a
Sherwood
Netflix.
Pictures.
Sherwood Pictures, is that
Sherwick?
it? Okay.
Sherwood.
Yeah, I watched A Week Away, which is a Christian musical about kids going to camp, and it's a musical with the actress Bailey something. I enjoyed it. It was great. Okay,
Okay.
it's a
I
Netflix original.
don't even know what you're talking about, so I'm not.
Well,
Don't
Josh
come at
looked
me.
at me like he was surprised. Like, it was good. It was a Christian
I
musical.
clutched my pearls.
It wasn't bad.
A good Christian movie?
It wasn't terrible. I mean, it was cheesy, right? But you know, it's a Netflix original. But it was just nice to see. And they actually have
Netflix original. I can see the fire boiling behind Hoover's eyes.
and they have like this this, I forgot what they're called, like with 2 songs are put together. This mashup of 2 of these songs, and I really liked it. I was like, that was nice. It was good. I don't know. I watched it with David and the kids, and we enjoyed it. It was a good time.
Nice.
So it was cheesy at times, but it was fun. It was cute.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
I feel like that's a
Yeah.
good note to
A
end.
good
I
way
think
to
it
end.
is.
on.
Yeah, this is it, guys. This was an intense episode. I think we just needed to let this go.
We had so much pent up.
It really
Inside.
was a lot. But yeah.
I'm coming for you.
No.
But no, definitely this is gonna be interesting because I'm sure next episode some of us will be riled up.
We'll
gonna be so
see.
fun.
We're
We'll
gonna see what
see.
happens. Just spoiler alert. Actually, none. You guys have to listen.
Stay tuned.
Yes. Anyway, thank you guys again for. If you guys didn't make it to, if you're listening and you're still here listening after everything we went through, our rants, our hate, literally
Our
most
dumb
of
jokes.
this was definitely us hating on everything. We're definitely being like those old grandpas sitting like, get off my lawn.
Yeah,
that
that's
was us today.
for sure.
Absolutely, that was us. So if you made it through to now, you know what? Props on you. You're a
Yes.
true lumpy.
you
We
are.
appreciate it. Thank you
we
so much
really
for
do.
listening.
Yeah.
We're not perfect people,
Mhm.
obviously, and you know what? That's fine. This is what makes it interesting conversations. That's what we
Mhm.
learn from each other. That's why we're here.
And we're not pros. We're just talking.
Yeah, we're
Just three
just
friends
sitting
talking.
here and
Mhm.
learning and just discussing things. So, yeah, definitely. If there's any recommendations, any movies, anything where you guys like, oh yeah, we'll watch this.
Mhm.
Well, we're totally down to watch it. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
this is kind of how we do this. A lot of people are like, you guys should watch this. Like, our next episode, that's what happened. And we're doing just that. So it's going to be a good time. And definitely let us know if there's anything you guys want us to watch, anything to check out.
Yeah,
any
you can comment on YouTube
recommendations.
Or comment on Instagram too.
Yes. And that would be awesome. We look forward to that. Let us know. Yeah, I will definitely keep you guys updated with my live action watch and see what happens, and we'll see what comes out of that. And if I come out of that sane, we shall see. I guess I hate myself.
And the Star Wars Holiday Special.
And the Star Wars Holiday
That's
Special.
right.
But anyway, I think that's it. Anything last words?
We love you.
All right. We all appreciate you guys so much. Thank you once again. I hope you guys have an awesome, amazing, blessed day or night or whatever. And make sure to follow us on the Instagram. Find us on Letterboxd. You can find that in the description of the video.
Yep.
At least Huba and I post on there. I'm not sure if Josh does. It never comes up on my thing. But follow us. We're on there. Check us out. We're probably more constant there when we're watching films that we don't even talk about here sometimes. So definitely do that. And then follow us, subscribe, share our episodes, all that good stuff. Thank you again for everything. Have an amazing, blessed day.
Bye.
Bye.
Can I start it this time?
Yes,
Well,
go
as
for
you.
it. Okay, go for it.
Okay, ready?
And
Maybe
then I'll start it after.
And then they won't
Okay,
know the
yeah, we'll do that.
difference. Okay,
Yeah,
go.
We'll do 3 starts. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, okay.
And then she'll be the real one. And we'll
Try
see.
to tell
okay,
who's
people,
Hila.
who's Hila?
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Okay,
Ready?
okay. All right, I'm ready.
Ready? Okay. Ready?
Hold on, wait.
We have to clap.
You gotta
We
get
have
in
to
the
clap
yeah.
first.
Oh, yeah, we have to clap. Oh, I was going to include all this.
Good save.
Ready?
That's good.
Wow, that's amazing.
Okay.
Wow.
Here,
This is the best we've ever done this.
Yeah.
And it's the whole ceiling is left.
bow, 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 bow,
Wait, why you have to do the music?
So you can get in the
I'm gonna add it.
headspace. Get in the headspace of
That's
it.
what you have to do.
But every
All
time
right.
she records their intro,
But you gotta
It's never there.
you gotta do it like you gotta play it back in
Oh.
your head. Bow,
That's
bow,
not
what I
bow,
do.
bow,
okay.
bow. All right. It's fading down and you're on.
That's weird. I really appreciate the help, though. Ready? Okay, ready? Ready?